Hey everyone, Kaihatsu here, and welcome to another Let's Play. Today we are playing a little game called SURREALISTa, which is a tribute to the artist Giorgio de Chirico, who I made a video about on my main channel. There's a link to that below, and also on the screen right now. I recommend you watch that video, because it gives you a little bit of history behind the artist himself. Basically, he was a surrealist painter, and basically he paved the way for the surrealist movement, with his own art movement, which was to do with metaphysical art, and there's a lot of overlaps. But anyways, let's start. Ooh, the gallery. So like I said, this artist was very important to the surrealists as a whole, and a lot of artists such as René Magritte approved his work. Ah, now I recognize this one. This painting was actually the background for the thumbnail and also for the video, the blurry background. This painting, I believe, is called the Disquieting Muses, which is quite nice. It has that kind of traditional de Chirico style. Anyways, let's go in. So I just stand on it like this. In we go. De Chirico had his own way to pass through the cognitive perceptions of the body and reach what he called the eye of the mind. To see in a simple physical form a metaphysical manifestation. Again, that's the metaphysical art coming through. Oh, so this isn't the Disquieting Muses, Piazza d'Italia. They're all very similar, I can't remember the names. Oh god. Yeah, that kind of the atmosphere that's created in these paintings of his. Oh, so it's a little bit of a puzzle. God, this reminds me a lot of the Museum of Simulation Technology, which I need to do a video on as well, actually. I'm gonna have a little surrealist mini-series going on. God, the mouse sensitivity is a bit up high, but that's alright. It's kind of, I don't know what it is about his paintings. I think it's just the star, well, not the stars, but the sky and the low light. And you can just tell that, in fact, this kind of atmosphere that the person has created with this game, I think probably is completely accurate and true to what de Chirico's paintings were originally about. The wind, the sense of abandonment and desertion, the uncomfortableness, the fear, the threatening atmosphere of everything, along with the music. It's just so fitting. I think the only thing that could have made this more like de Chirico's paintings is if there wasn't any music at all. When I look at his paintings, I always imagine it would be incredibly quiet. So here we have a little Greek figure. God, I can see there's like a filter, an oil painting filter over the whole game. It's very fitting. Oh! Oh, there's something behind here. Oh, and there's the train. I wonder what's in here. My goodness. And there's no jumping either. Oh dear, this could be a long playthrough. Come on. Oh god, the controls could have been a bit better. Okay, that one might be the Disquieting Muses. Can't remember. He did a lot of these heads. A bit creepy. Ah! I know this one. Oh, it says if you walk up to the gentle afternoon. Okay, well. Ah, the Prophet. No, that's not the Disquieting Muses. I have a feeling I'm going to keep guessing paintings with the Disquieting Muses. Actually, I'm curious. I want to go back into the other building and see what the other ones are called. Anytime this century. Okay, come on. Oh goodness. Wait, I walk faster when I sidestep. How is that? The Great Metaphysician. Okay. 1919. And The Predictor, 1916. Oh, I guess the train's just passed. Oh! Oh, the train moves! Oh, it disappeared. Oh. Yeah, so the Surrealist movement was in the 1940s and 50s. So his art was much earlier, around the 19s and 20s. Now, what I really like about this is it kind of plays on your perspective, because in the original painting you wouldn't be able to see the door, only the tower. And that kind of reminds me again of the Museum of Simulation Technology. It's kind of all these surreal aspects to the game that people play with. Now back we go to the gallery. Oh, here we are. To open a door. Now, I know this painting. I'm going to do that last. Because that's my favorite one. So you see here. Nope. Doesn't tell me. Okay. Again, a lot of these paintings, I used to know what they were called, but I honestly can't remember. In we go. That's right, The Enigma of the Hour. False reproductions of his works. Yeah, a lot of artists copied paintings. René Magritte, actually, another Surrealist artist, used to copy paintings of de Chirico and other artists to sell for profit when his own didn't sell, and to make more money. Now, what? Oh, wait, so this is a door. Okay. Don't know what that is. Looks like a lot of those things you see in René Magritte paintings. So it's a train station. Oh, they're even textured from the original painting. I like that. Or, at least I thought it was a train station, but apparently it's not. Okay, let's sidestep and beyond. Sidestep to the future. Because obviously, sidestepping is way much faster than regular stepping, as everyone knows. Okay, you know what? Let's sidestep. The Uncertainty of the Poet, 1913. I suppose another thing about all of these Surrealist paintings is they like to give very enigmatic names to their paintings, which I quite like doing as well. It's very fun when you make a painting and make up a name for it. It's one of the best bits. Portrait of... yeah, portrait, whatever. Is that a teepee? What is that? Playthings of the Prince. You know, that's kind of funny, because I was about to say it looked a bit like a broken North Korean missile with the star. The title, in that case, would kind of fit, because, you know, Kim Jong-un and his playthings, the missiles. Of course, North Korea didn't exist back when he painted that, but I think it's good to find new meaning in paintings. All paintings have to mean something. The Awakening of Ariadne, 1913. Sacred Fish. Ah, here's the checker. Right, let's sidestep out of here. Oh, there we go. I actually think that de Chirico in many ways... Oh, there's the train. I was going to say, I think in many ways, de Chirico and Surrealists in general inspired a lot of vaporwave art and vaporwave songs. And actually, that's another thing that I need to make a video about, the relation to vaporwave and Surrealist art. Because in de Chirico's paintings, a lot of his paintings, you can see classical art, which heavily inspired him. And you can see a lot of that in vaporwave art as well, especially with the very notorious Macintosh Plus album, Floral Shop. There's a Helio statue on the front of the album. Now, this painting I haven't seen before. Let's head in. The Anxious Journey. In his adventure at Europe, he came close to the greatest minds of his century, like Picasso. Yes. Ah, yes, the birth of the Surrealist movement. Oh, another train. Oh, more threatening music. Now, the shadows in this one, and the light, the dark columns as well. This makes for a really good atmosphere. I think it's a shame that it's only just a kind of 3D representation of his paintings. I think you could make a good game out of. Well, I suppose making a good game out of it. That's what the Museum of Simulation Technology is trying to do with surrealist paintings and such. The Double Dream of Spring. Yeah, some of these paintings I haven't seen before. I think I've seen this one. The Enigma of the Arrival and the Afternoon, 1912. It's a shame because while the Surrealist really enjoyed this kind of work, he moved on to more naturalistic and realistic paintings with a more realistic technique later on in his life. And the Surrealists really did not like that at all. Which I think is a bit of a shame. I always thought later on in life when I saw photos of him, he kind of looked a bit depressed. The Conquest of the Philosopher, including artichokes by the looks of it. 1914. Okay, just a random block it seems. Nothing special. It's a good thing that the artist, well, the person making this game didn't try to make all these arches loop into each other, otherwise we would be lost for hours. The Child's Brain. Yeah, I don't really like this one, actually. It's probably one of my least favorite De Chirico paintings. Now, that... Ah, here it is. Oh, there's a door somewhere? Oh. Oh, this one's rather small. In we go. So there's how many paintings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's fine. We'll do 4, and then we'll do the other 8 another time. Ah! I know this one. I love this painting. The Song of Love. 1916, I want to say. But yeah, this one is called The Song of Love. And as you can see there, Helio statue up on that wall. Just like in the Floral Shop Vaporwave album. That'll be something to talk about at some point. Now, I'm really excited to see this one. And this is probably one of my favorite De Chirico paintings. And of course, this painting is actually at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. So if you're over in the States, you could go and have a look at it. I believe it's in the same place as Starry Night is as well, which I also want to see at some point. Wait. It moves. Can I... Oh my goodness. That is strange. So we have the glove. And we have the statue. What I find quite interesting about all of these De Chirico paintings is that, especially in this kind of three-dimensional space, you can play with perspective quite a lot, which I think works quite well on his works. Oh, another train there. The train's always quite menacing in the background. Strange. The meanings of Surrealist paintings, I think, are always quite ambiguous. Especially with René Magritte paintings. I think a lot of the time he actually stated that his paintings didn't have any meaning. But I suppose in that sense they do have meaning because their meaning is that they have none. Strange. The Soothsayer's Recompense, 1913. The Enigma of the Oracle, 1910. I'll let Sidestep again, otherwise we're not going to get very far. Another random statue. Okay. There we go. More shadowy figures. Right. So that was the Song of Love. Now, I believe we've only got 4 paintings left. So, what paintings do we have left? That one, that one, that one. Okay. Well, I think for the moment, I'm going to leave it there. And then later on, we will come back and do the other 4 paintings. This is a picture of Dikiriko when he was younger. Looks a bit sad, to be honest. I find there's always something weird about surrealist artists. I remember seeing a photo of Dikiriko with a branch on his head, looking kind of weirded out. And then, of course, I remember seeing a threatening-looking painting of Magritte with one of his paintings behind him, with his little bowler hat on. It's rather strange, but fitting for surrealists, I think. Right, so next time we will tackle this painting, which you saw, of course, in my video, The Nostalgia of the Infinite. Until next time, I'm Kaihatsu. I'll see you next time in the Gallery of Dikiriko.